Alright. And should do it. Get all this. Everything's looking good. Phone hasn't got my video preview up yet, but it's fine. And we are underway. After my controller randomly decided it was player 2 instead of player 1, and it stopped working. And it's always really hard to pass in a pack. Delux gave me a little shove there that'll get me out in front. We're going 4 wide now. I kind of lost out. Everybody's kind of wobbling around. Flag. I don't know if it might just be me since I just restarted my computer and put on my stream and all that jazz. Jaws was trying to help me there or not, but he did. Oh, that was something. Everybody's flickering like crazy. I don't know if that's me or if that's the same for everybody, but whatever. I was gonna help Jaws there for some JGR teamwork, but he made a move that cut everybody off, but worked for him. Just didn't keep me along with him. Oh. The whole field just kind of compressed there. Somehow we made it through. We're not kind of laid back to help out Laugh there, which is nice. That right there is the problem with hanging out on the outside, is that if you're not committed to it, then everybody kind of goes down to the bottom and takes your spot and goes up in front of you and then gets your speed back. Delux is in the wall back there, but it looked like it was single car, so we're still gonna stay green. I don't think I'm an admin, so I can call it yellow if I wanted to. Well, I can call it for real yellow. Everybody's still in the draft, so we're keeping it green. Just get single file here. Oh, Jaws is racing me. Okay. Whatever. This is right. Ripsims. Sounds about right. Uh-huh. All right. Dude. Should be able to make it from one pit stop from here on out. The Jaws is already going, so definitely don't need tires. A couple are going without. John, I'm trying to save fuel. Give him a little tap there. We got plenty of buffer room on fuel though. Won't have any issue whatsoever. Make it out on one stop as long as we don't have an extended delay here. But if we keep having a laggy race, then I don't know if we can really expect it to go green, but you know. Gonna have 46 to go at the line. I don't think any of us were expecting Shemek to go right there. Trying to get a JDR line going here. The left's gonna hang out on the outside. Delux with the push. Going with the KBM lineup from from the truck series. follow Jaws here. I don't know if I'll be able to though. He's kind of taking up a bunch of lines, kind of going all over the place. He was the best at Talladega of holding on to the draft. Shit, it's just a mess now. He was holding on to the draft without having people pushing. He was using the inside line, sniffing some draft. Alright. There we go with Burnout and Sheetneck now. I think that might be a little bit more of a predictable lineup to work with. But yeah, Jaws was really good at working by himself to keep up with the main pack. It makes it hard to push him. He's kind of all over the place. That side was definitely more organized there. Overall, I'm not too worried about track position at this point. I just want to be in the main pack when at the end, so you can start making some moves. Although right now it's feeling a little bit uneasy being in the outside here. Feels like at any moment somebody's just gonna cut up in front of you. Sam was trying to help out Jonna there, so I'm gonna get him to push. That way we can all work together. Or he can hit the wall. Hold up, this is gonna be a fast lap. Tried to cut underneath him. I can keep my momentum and get a fastest lap. It's gonna be a decent. Yeah, I know it's gonna be a decent lap, but Delux and last in the line was the one who ended up getting the fastest lap out of it because he didn't get held up. Laugh into the wall. Fortunately, we're too far gone to help him out there. Me and Sheetneck and Delux have worked together in the past. Worked out pretty well. We're lined up right now. In fact, the truck race was me, Delux, Sheetneck, and Jaws all on a line. And we got us four lined up right now, so it might be a potent combination. Charter into the wall. Burnout's tagging along in our draft. It's working out all right though. It's hard to keep directly on the inside line. As long as you keep stealing sniffs of draft, you can make it work. He's doing a good job hanging out there. Getting enough speed in the corners and sniffing the draft down the straights. And since he doesn't have to give the speed up to anybody, past halfway already. Six cars in the lead pack. Jono and Sam are within striking distance, depending on what they're able to do. Looks like Shimek's going to try to pick up burnout. Problem's going to be Sims, yeah. Jaws is in the position he was in the truck series at Talladega, in the inside blind with people working together on the high line. See if he finds either spot to cut in, or Sims is gonna not work together on the high line and flying past everyone. The rest of us aren't too worried about racing at this point. We just really want to get away and have as small of a lead pack as possible. Delux almost walled it there. It was a good save. He's still within the draft. Think about getting close to getting queued on fuel. I think everybody's going to play it pretty straight. Somebody's on pit road. I can't tell if that was Laugh maybe. So everybody's gonna have to pit this time by. There's a big lag there, and Shimek lagged into the wall and got me. I think we're gonna be all right though. Yeah. Run out of gas right here. Apparently, took the least gas. Hopefully, I got enough. I think Burnout might have gotten a phone call. Button out. Oops. There's a spectator sitting on the catch fence in turn 3. Alright, so I definitely need to pit to get just a touch more fuel. G-Mac is staying out. I could probably make it, I just don't want to risk it. I'm gonna get a tiny bit more fuel. Make sure I have plenty in the event of, so I can stay out under a different caution. And I'm also gonna get tires. So with the setup we have where you can break loose in the turns, having tires will help a little bit. Since I can just, starting in the second row, I don't mind. Lose a little bit of track position. Jono and Sims having sex on the backstretch. Alright. Let's get going since people are going to be having fuel. Being close on fuel, I should say. Gonna have 17 to go here. Everybody should be able to make it on fuel at this point, unless you're getting cute. Shemek stayed out. Jaws and Charter both got fuel only. I'm the first car on fuel and tires. Hang out on the bottom, see who comes with me. Apparently built Delux only. Alright, Burnout's making sure that Jaws is staying in the draft so we're good. Oops. That's a yellow. Shemek's going to be the only one who pits this time. Still got a few laps of spare fuel, so even if we do have cautions like this, it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Alright, here we go. Sims is... there's Sims. Alright. 14 to go with the line. The back four or so still have, or they pit. Everybody else stayed out on this last restart. A little bit of flicker lag there. So I'm gonna hang out. Hang out right with my right sides on the white line here. See if Laugh will stay with me for a little bit. This should be low enough to block any craziness, but high enough to keep the lead. But I went a bit too low there and Laugh went around me. Came together there. That's the thing about running the outside, you can just sweep up under someone like that. So you're gonna kind of gotta err on the interior to block off others, but Sam's gonna block me any second to try to get with Jono, which is fine by me. But he got shuffled back there. Need to try to get around Jono though, because him and Sam are just gonna try to work together. And it's gonna be at my expense. Like that. It was just kind of a laggy moment, so nothing really I can do, but I'm cause, so I have to pit. Might as well get tires. Don't need any fuel. I forgot which line to go in. Alright, gonna have 8 to go. Laugh helped me out on this past restart, so I'm gonna try to help him out at least at the beginning here. Well, this lag is pretty ridiculous. No idea what was going on there. Everybody was just kind of going all over the place. I'm pretty sure it was just lag. She likes something more with Laugh. Ooh. If she made the push since again, I got screwed there. 7 to go. This flicker is just ridiculous. Can't tell where anybody is. Wasn't trying to run into Sims there. Kind of wanted to keep my run going. He defended well. 5 to go when we hit the line. Now we're gonna have a 3-lap shootout. And 6th. Jono's in the lead, Sam's in last. Doesn't look like they'll be helping each other out to the end of the race. Switch goes on inside. We got 3 laps to go. Three-lap shootout to win the shootout. All right, here we go. John being cheeky. I got a big lead there, but that's just gonna give the back of the pack more momentum. Burnout makes the move. See if I get a push. None yet. Still getting a push. I was hoping somebody would want to follow me on the inside there. Alright, Shemek with a little bit of help. It's the last lap, so I'm not going to be able to rely on any big pushes like that, but I'm just going to hang out on the inside, see if I get a push. If I don't, then I don't, but there we go. Got it. Nice. Charter gave me the nice push there at the end. Shemek was helping me those last couple laps. Charter with the big push in turn 3 and 4, which he kind of just got boxed out, so there's nothing really he could do. But do a burnout on my car and on my champion logo. Alrighty. Let's take this to victory lane. Good start to the season once again. And that's all my gas. Boom. There it is. So let's look at the final results. It was me, then Burnout, Shemek was was stuck behind Jono for his entire SCARTS life. Once again, finished behind him. Charter in 5th, Jaws 6th, Laugh 7th, Delux in 8th, Sims in 9th, Sam in 10th. And I have no fuel to back myself up. Alrighty. That's going to do it for the broadcast. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you for the 500.